Hey class, so today we are talking about the different types of listening, specifically when it comes to negotiation. And I think one of the key components of what we're learning is that it's really important, integral, imperative that we actually listen when we're negotiating, and come to the table with a mindset of really trying to understand and hear the person that we're negotiating with so that we can weed through all the communication noise and really truly identify what the key components and core of what their requests are so that we can try to best meet their needs as much as we want our needs met. So, with all that said, there is passive listening, and that typically happens when you're just, sometimes we're in these conversations and there's so much thrown like information overload, and we're just trying to take whatever we can and retain it. It's not always the most effective because it's really hard to just take all the information and not actively try to find the meat and the core of what the message is. There's also attentive listening, and that's when, there's a genuine care about the other person's side and what they're saying. And there's a tendency to try to fill in the gaps of what like our assumptions are of what they're saying. So they are communicating X and we understand that they're saying X, and maybe we have a question, but we don't ask the question in the communication. We just assume it. And then there is active or empathetic listening, and that takes a lot of effort. If you take any psychology classes or any kind of interpersonal relationship classes, that's the type of listening that you're supposed to engage in when you're having any kind of dispute, or not even a dispute, but just any kind of conversation within a relationship that matters a lot to you. So basically, that's where you have like your communication, you have the sender and the receiver, and then we always say that so much gets lost in translation even when you're right in front of each other. So one of the important things to do when you're active or empathetically listening is to paraphrase and repeat back to verify that you are processing and receiving the information as the sender intended, right? There's so many times that in conversations we'll say something and someone interprets it incorrectly and takes it the wrong way. So it's really important that when we are having these types of conversations or we're in negotiations, that we paraphrase, we repeat back, we ask the person, am I understanding that you're requesting this, this, and that? Is this what I'm hearing? Yes, great. If not, no, let's try again, and really kind of working together as a team in a collaborative effort to try to really understand each other. And it's most effective when it's mutual. It's important that it's on both sides. Otherwise, one person doesn't get heard. So those are the different types.